Another coach hire, obviously the big fish right here. Reed Chargers. Chargers signed Jim Harbaugh to a 5-year deal. He's leaving the University of Michigan. So, what do you think about this signing in Harbaugh leaving Michigan?
I mean, he's proven that if he has a good quarterback on his teams, that he can take teams far. And a lot of people think Justin Herbert, and me included, think Justin Herbert is a top quarterback in the league. He's in a tough way in a lesser sense of cap space. The Chargers are in cap space purgatory. They have to either figure out what they're doing with Joey Bosa. He's got a lot. They probably have to get rid of Khalil Mack because he's taking up a lot of the cap space. I don't know what their draft situation is with picks. The Chargers are picking middle of the draft, I would assume. No, they're picking higher, right? They're picking like 6 or something. 5. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 5.
They have 7 picks. They have 7 picks. They have 7 picks in this draft.
Okay. What in the second round?
37. So it's like the 5th or 6th pick.
Okay. Yeah. So I would see. I forgot how bad they did. I thought they were like cusp of the playoffs. Then I remember they weren't. Yeah. So 5. You'll probably see him get like I know the mock we talk about it. Brock Bowers is a great pick for them, and Jim Harbaugh loves them. I think this is a good fit. Honestly, I think this is the perfect fit for him. If he wasn't going to go here, I think it would have been Chicago because of the draft capital and potential quarterback. You say Atlanta?
Yeah, I think we would have found the way to get to Atlanta and find a quarterback. He would have did something.
Interesting. I think it would have been Chicago because he, 1, played there, and 2, they have a bunch of draft capital and a solid quarterback, or he could trade one and get Caleb Williams at quarterback. I think, it's a perfect fit for the Chargers. He also played there. And I think that Justin Herbert is just what he needs. He just got to figure out this cap space. Well, I call him a quarterback whisperer, like everyone's been calling him over the years. No, I think he's gotten handed a lot of good quarterbacks other than JJ. But I think it's good. I think it's going to mix up that AFC West division very well. Raiders need to figure out what they're doing with the quarterback, and the Broncos too. But it's going to be a headache for the Chiefs every year now, I think. And I mean, Andy Reid's talking about there's been talking about him retiring. I think it's going to be tough for the Chiefs this year or next year. I'm sorry.
I will say, guys, and you know you can vouch for me on this one. What did I say before Michigan season started? Before we talked in preseason, I did say Jim Harbaugh will be leaving after this season, regardless of what happened. The thing is, it's not about what the school did. They didn't do anything wrong. Jim Harbaugh came to Michigan, did what he needed to do, and I am happy and grateful for what he did for Go Blue Nation and what he did for this program, Michigan University, and got us to the Holy Grail, got us to the top of the mountain. But with that being said, after conquering that goal, he wanted the next mission, which was to capture a Super Bowl title. Now, if he can find a way to do that with this putrid of a franchise who's been in purgatory for so long and who's been cursed, he can go down arguably. You can talk about him as putting him as one of the greatest coaches overall, because you go win a national title in college football and you go win the NFL title with a franchise who's not historically great. So that being said, I think it's a great fit for him. He has the quarterback, has his guy. What he's going to do is going to come in there. He's going to change those line of scrimmages around the offensive line and defensive line, because we know the Chargers need help in them areas. And he's gonna play the kind of style of football he played with the San Francisco 49ers. He's going to make them a tough team. He's got his hands full, though, playing against Patrick Mahomes twice a year in that division. But they will be a competitive team, and I believe in this first year. But like Reed said, right now they're projected to have they're $54.8 million over cap right now. So they're looking at guys cutting or trading guys like a Khalil Mack, Bosa. Derwin James is going nowhere, but they're going to do something. Maybe restructure Keenan Allen's contract, because I do think you need to find a way to keep him.
Khalil Mack makes the most at $38 million a year. Then Joey Bosa at $36. Keenan Allen or Mike Williams $32.
I gotta get rid of Joey Bosa just because he hasn't been able to stay on the field. Khalil Mack, I think he had like 16 and a half sacks a year, so he's still productive. So I'll find a way to try to keep him, but they'll find a way to make some moves. Like I said, I think it's a good hire for Jim Harbaugh. We seen the writing on the wall, so good for him. Michigan hire Sharon Moore as soon as you can. And good hire, though. I love it.
Yeah, I heard they might be getting PJ Fleck.
No, it's not happening. And my biggest concern, too, is not Harbaugh leaving Michigan. My biggest concern is that big rumor out there is that he's taking Jesse Minter with him, which is kills me, man. But he's a elite coordinator. But comes along with the territory. He come from the NFL anyway, so I'm sure he wanted to find a way to get back there one day eventually.
Yeah. I think Michigan already got their guy, man. I think just go ahead and give Sharon Moore the gig. I mean, you could potentially bring some guys in for interviews, but I think Sharon Moore has earned his job.
If you don't think he should be the head coach, he definitely deserves it. And you guys know I'm not a big Michigan guy, but he definitely deserves it after what he did when Harbaugh got suspended. Give the guy the job.
For sure. It says the Harbaugh signing is good for the Chargers. There's some talk of Harbaugh giving Kaepernick another chance.
That's not happening. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
That ship has sailed, my friend.
Yeah. That's like Cam Newton saying he'd only play for the Falcons, as if the Falcons would want him to come play quarterback for them. No way. What's Cap going to do? Sit behind Justin Herbert and never play? No, there's no point. That's like Adrian said, ship is sailed.
Yeah, he hasn't played football since 2012, 2013, I think, something like that. So at this point, it's water under the bridge. I know that's Harbaugh's guy. He brought him in for the work out of Michigan a couple years ago, but it's a wrap. Let's just go ahead and put a fork in Kaepernick, Cam Newton, Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers, just a lot of these guys. Tom Brady. Tom Brady's not coming back. Let's just stick a fork in those guys.
Ryan Tannehill's on his last leg. So
Tannehill's done after this year. Yeah, it's over.